together. This is Luise Fiedler from Feeling Worthy, Well and Free. And I'm in this beautiful place, and now I see a lot of things happening in this place as I worked a lot with trauma and trauma release. My being just said, please, go to that beautiful beach you have been dreaming about, manifesting, stuff like this. Otherwise I will not do any videos anymore. Okay, now I realize that I promised myself to go to this place first, before doing any videos again. And working or giving what I love to do, what I just cannot do, what I am just doing anyways because it's healthy and good for me, and I would love to offer this to other people too again. And as I am not currently, I don't know if I'm in the right place, not yet, not feeling too comfortable here with the people actually, but yeah, I take what I get because it's a free house. So sometimes there's people there who are awesome, and I can offer what I am gifted with, what I dive in with all my knowledge, the birth knowledge of natural orgasmic birth, or the trauma releasing stuff. Like 2 days ago there were 2 girls, and they were so thankful, and were like crying, like talking about things they haven't ever talked to anyone. Yesterday a man opened up, actually an American citizen, so like usually they're very superficial, but he opened up about a thing while I gave a massage. And usually I love to give massages to people, but I gained some insights into my being that it is difficult to how to do that actually, or to explain this, because English is not my mother tongue, it's German, so but I try. It's about that my being says, this is what I feel well, this is what I feel good with, this is the insight, please incorporate that into your daily living. So now I have the surrounding of this beautiful nature I'm living in, and a community and a free house that is over there in this direction. But I can't decide who's coming. So I'm learning on reading the energies, reading people, reading signs, body language, my own and the other, and incorporate everything that I've done before in the city, and with the cozy ness of having the knowledge of a place that I know very long and very well, and that I can decide where to come, who's coming into my place, because I pay for the apartment, and I can say you're coming and you're not coming. And this place is like so open, everyone's just there. So the recent month I had to do like search for my own place, or places that I have several to go to when things are getting weird or when I need my space, my time to process things. Because what I think do differently than other therapists, I do not really like to call myself a therapist actually, because it puts me aside from the other, and like separation between us. And I always know if someone's coming to me or in my field and I get like triggered, then it's something that I can release. So this is the easy one. But if there's someone coming to me and I see this part in me said, oh, this person has something, poor person, like I get super suspicious then now. Usually, sometimes it takes some days, but then it's like, Oh, damn it, I missed that one again. But I'm being patient. At least trying to be patient on myself. That it takes sometimes some days to realize it is affecting me too. And usually when someone is coming into my field asking for help or presenting a story about the past, about something that wants to be released, it has to do with something I experienced as well. And usually the ones that are hidden so good, hidden in plain sight actually. And when I get into this field of healing again, of seeing, of acknowledging the past and applying all that I've learned into that space and see how it's working, how I feel better, how other people feel better. It's like, oh, being patient, that it sometimes gets rough in between and wavy and not too nice. Sometimes the anger is coming up, and usually the most open channel is the one who's acting out the anger, because anger is not an emotion that we really truly like, but it's very necessary for the things that come after the anger. So I learned now to be with everything that is coming up in the moment, apply all my knowledge in that moment. It's every time it's getting better and better and better. When some community weird stuff is coming up about me not liking the smoke of people, and me not liking smoking and the smoke, people taking it very serious and identify their self with the smoking, and yeah, it's like, okay. And then sometimes it gets rough because I then can't be in the place. So, and then like, why does it trigger me? Because I have no other place. So I take responsibility for myself to create a new place where I feel well and welcome and free to choose. If I have no choice, then there's always anger coming up and stuff like this. But if I have a choice to go wherever I want, to sleep wherever I want, and be safe in at least 2 places, then I can go. I make myself comfortable in any other place and just like fight yourself over there with other people. And usually it's like that when I go. People start picking up the fight with each other, like, nice. Not me. Yeah, it's like not nice, but it's actually, I myself can now secure myself, like protect myself. And this is like, it took a while, and it's still in the making. It's still like a lot of things that I'm learning in this environment, and it's, wow. Not always happy like this with it, but this is the face. Like, there are several faces when trauma is occurring, and there is one face, like the happy face, like, I did it. It's like, oh. Usually this is the one where I do the videos, and like in the like, I don't feel well, then I'm not ever thinking of doing videos. So yeah, maybe someone, because it would be nice for seeing the process. It's not so easy to show the self actually when it's in a trauma reaction, but maybe someone. Yeah, what I wanted to say anyways, I wanted to say that I'm open for finding people or encountering people who like to do the trauma work that I do. What I offer is telephone calls. If I have reception, if I have enough electricity to charge my phone, if it's not raining too many days and my solar panel's not working and people are not here to ask in their vans to charge my thing. Usually when there's rain, they don't have their cells, so this place is like really fun because you can't do anything anytime. You just have to go like, okay, this is the turn of rainy things now. Okay, what do I do? So this is learning how to live with nature again, with natural rhythms. I'm so glad I started my period today. It's like my rhythm's like, whoa. I love it. I love it. I love it when I'm bleeding. I had to say that. Actually, I'm very glad because I had cycles that are very short, 24 days cycles. I think like 3 or 4 of them, and it was like, what's going on? This is really short. And then now I have like 38 days or something. It's like, and I felt it that something's going on, but I kind of couldn't. And then I have a tracker for this. Maybe I talk about this in another video. I just remembered the time and I put it here. I talk about this in another video. I have this tendency to talk about like a lot of stuff in one video, but I'll try to focus. Okay, try to focus. 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 Usually when this happens, my body doesn't feel too comfortable, so probably switch a bit the position of my body. Yeah, I offer telephone calls, 1 hour and 1.5 hours. Then we can talk about any kind of issue, and then I'm leading through this trauma work I've been doing, a lot of stuff, and usually I get, when we're talking, it's about sharing what's within. I start usually with how I feel right now, feel sensations in the body and thoughts. It's always good to have this skill trained, to have this distinguishment between thoughts and feelings and body sensations, because then it's easier something coming up. And it's actually, if pictures come up, maybe I could incorporate this into my practice too. Pictures coming up, and then seeing if these are old pictures or new pictures, things that we haven't seen before, things that we have seen before. So this is usually the things I incorporate into my work, and then loads of tools like shamanic practices, recapitulation of Carlos Castaneda, then emotion code. I have done a video on another channel with my partner that I have been before, that didn't want to come to this beautiful place, but anyways, if he likes to stay, it's okay, it's his life, he can decide. I prefer this place, or even better, I am searching actually another place where there are coconuts growing and I could stay permanently without paying my ass off crazily, and with my German citizenship. Is it citizenship? Yeah, I have this passport of German. Like, not only me, my son is with me too. So maybe you know a place where there's a natural living space at the beach, at like, I love mountains too. It would be nice to have them close, at least 2 hours walking distance. And I love dolphins, I love sea life, beautiful sea life, warm, and yeah, something like this. Actually, I'm searching for a place. And it would be lovely to live with other people who are in the same space like me and wanting to release a lot of stuff. And I just have a realization. I love these moments. I actually love to live with people who are treating their bodies nicely, are healthy, sportive, look good. If I can wish, why not? And actually, but like this inner love that shines through the people, I love this. And I love people who are not consuming any kind of things. And now I started consuming like chocolate again, but I'm on the way. I know now what triggered this, and I just recently released parts of it, so I'm on a good way. And yeah, like everything, like coffee, alcohol, other stuffs, like even worse things. I don't like to speak them out, so you probably know what I'm talking about. It would be nice not to be surrounded by that, because I like to protect myself from that. This is what I'm learning here, so I'm lining up the energy into that direction for the new spot to arise. What else to say? My sessions have a value of like 90 to 120 euros. Usually I took 120 euros, but I'm living quite with not using too much money, but actually, as I know, I will probably not stay here in this place permanently, because there are no coconuts growing here, and I have such a love for coconuts, like these green ones, like and warm water. It's too cold. The water is too cold. I'm a mermaid. I love to be in the water, like almost the whole day, and I would love to stay in a place where I can be in the water more longer. So yeah, that would be great. Something else? Sessions, telephone. Please be patient. If you're not reaching me, please reach out over Telegram or WhatsApp. That would be great. Keep it short. And so I think I will offer a lot of my knowledge through this channel. And please be patient. I will poco a poco bring all this out. And I was like, oh, it's awesome. I have like a child free in this moment. It's so early. He still sleeps in the hammock, and I could get here. It's the calmest place for making videos, even if there are waves in the ocean and sea. It's a sea. And it's like, wow. Finally, I have everything with me, charged phone, whatever. So this is not so easy in this environment to get everything together. And okay, I read the energy that this video has done. I was like, what do I say anymore? Like, there's nothing coming. Okay, I'm learning to read the energies. I don't know about this video, but it's like this. I take what I get. So